Assalamu alaikum, gents and ladies. Welcome back to the Bitcoin update for Sunday, 4th of September. And we just survived Saturday, today's Sunday, and today's quite rather important because what's going to happen next, or let me say what's going to happen in the next coming 24 hours, sets the tone for the new week. Because when Monday opens up, we want to make sure if we're going to save ourselves from bigger dumps or we're going to save ourselves from the smaller dumps, right? So Saturday actually passed pretty nicely. I want to dive into the daily time frame here. And speaking of the daily time frame, you can see that today could be really ugly. You could actually make big huge move to the downside. And what if we just flash crash and make a very big red candle like we did up here and we did right over there as well. If today you do make such a very big red candle down to $18,000, and that's something that I'm looking for. And is it possible? That's the question. Is it possible? It's damn bloody possible that you can actually just make that huge red candle, and when you do make that huge red candle to the downside, you're going to be making 3 black crows, and you can make a little bit of a pullback and then continue all the way to the downside. Because if today you make that red candle down to $18,000, and you see it should be doing that. It should be doing that. Even if it doesn't make it today, that means that on Monday you can actually do it, because by the end of the day you have a bear flag, and that bear flag technical target is not met just yet. There's a little bit of a gap to come down to $18,000. Even if it doesn't happen on a Sunday, it could happen very well on a Monday. But there is a reason why, or there are two different scenarios of this technical target to be met. So the situation is going to be different if this happens today, and the situation is going to be different if it happens tomorrow, right? And if you're confused, allow me to actually remove your confusion, because for that one, let's dive into the weekly first of all. And you can see the weekly time frame right now hasn't closed, right? It hasn't really closed just yet. It's about to close. It has 17 hours and 2 minutes to close. In 17 hours, we can damn surely go to $18,000. You can do that. It's very, very possible. It can happen even in 10 minutes, okay? $2,000 can, just make a huge drop to the downside, and we can actually end up coming up to $18,000. So what I'm saying, and what I'm trying to actually convey, the message that I'm trying to bring in here is that if it happens on a Sunday that you meet the technical target down to $18,000 here, boom, there's your 3 black crows. Okay, and on the weekly time frame, it's a continuation to even go lower. Of course, before going lower on a weekly, expect the early week of next week to actually make a small relief back up to 19,200, and then continue with the journey to the downside. Okay, so that's the scenario if it happens today. If it happens today, closes today, the weekly ends up red, the closing comes at $18,000, you got 3 black rows, and that's a very different scenario. What if it happens that you close and you don't drop today, and you close like at 19,600, or maybe close above 19,500? Then the scenario is completely different, because you're gonna put in an inverted hammer candlestick, and that won't be 3 black rows anymore. So there's nothing bad about it. That can end up being a double bottom as well here. Okay, and being a double bottom, even though understand this on the daily, even though you're going to close like this and you do have the target, is just because you close like this doesn't mean you're going to go up. You can still end up coming to the target. But the thing is that when you go to the target, which is $18,000 like this, you might just make a very quick wick and shoot back up really quickly, and that being your wick, and you end up closing because of that inverted hammer, and then you go up, and that can be a huge double bottom, go up here, break the W, move to $31,000. So that is why Sunday is really important. The closing of Sunday is everything. And my own pick is that today you must be dropping down to $18,000. If you don't do that, I'm prepared for the other scenario. I'm prepared for that quick wick down and double bottom. I'm prepared for everything. You must, as a trader, you always have to be prepared for the whole damn scenario. You're not guaranteed anything, what's going to happen next, but you must use the charts to your best advantage. And that's pretty much it for this update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.